Okay, all right. So here we are. Today what we're gonna do is spend day 2 of 3 working with. Today we today we are doing day 2 of 3 working with turning graphs into exponential functions. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you a couple of examples and then we're gonna practice. Okay. All right. So let's take a look. Okay, all right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to do 2 examples in the video, and then the last 4 we'll do it as a class. Okay, I think that's the best way to go with this today. All right. So hold on, I got my calculator ready. Let's take a look at the questions. Let me make sure I'm still recording. Okay. All right. All right. So here, the direction says determine the exponential equation for this. For each of the following graphs, state the domain and range. All right, so remember that domain and range, right? Wow, blast from the past. So let's see, let me use my blue marker. All right, so number 1, right? So they want to know the rule, so we'll write the rule here. Okay, so again, remember what I said yesterday, right? Pick 2 nice points. Now, they gave you the nice points already, so we'll just take it, all right? Let's see, this is 218. Now, this is also my y-intercept. So you know that's a already, by the way, right? 0, 2, right? The y-intercept. So the answer is going to have 2 something, right? 2 and then something to the x power. All right, so see how immediately just after yesterday's lesson, how much easier it's gone. All right, hopefully. All right, so I'm just gonna use this point then. Okay, I just want to do something different. So 1 6. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my calculator. I'm gonna go to stat, and I'm gonna put those 2 values in. What are they? 218. And then what's the other point? 1 6, right? 1 comma 6. All right. Now, maybe I should go a little slower. All right. So that was stat, right? So let me repeat, right? Stat, edit. All right. Now I'm gonna go back to stat. Oh, I didn't turn on diagnostics. I wonder if that's gonna change anything. All right. Let me go to mode first then, just to be sure. So I'll turn on the stat diagnostics. Go back to stat. Go to calc, right? We're going to go all the way down to 0. It should be 10. Exponential regression. Calculate. All right. See? Right? Nice and easy numbers. And what did I say about this, right? 2, right? This was 2, right? 3 goes in there, and that's it. All right. Now, the only thing, the hardest part of this lesson might be trying to remember what the domain and range is. All right. So what's the domain, right? It's all the x values, right? So what are the possible x values? Well, we're going left, right. So this line, now, originally I thought really a little bit about this because some of these questions have arrows in there. For some of these, actually none of these have. I just realized that. All right. So I'm assuming that would imply, all right, originally that if there were no arrows, that we would simply mean that the point stopped there. But I'm gonna change it, all right, because otherwise they wouldn't let this line continue also. So I have to assume that there are arrows here, all right, because that changes the answer, right? So let's see. Okay, so x, remember what the squeeze method was, right? Take 2 rulers, right? Take 2 rulers. That is awful. Okay, let me erase that. All right, take 2 rulers and kind of like squeeze, right, on the x-axis, right? So let's see. Nope, this goes infinitely to the left. This goes infinitely to the right, however slowly. It's just going to keep going like that. So it's infinite, all right? So remember that? Remember this notation, right? And that's it. Remember, you can't use this as notation for infinity, right? Because you can't arrive at infinity, all right? Remember that? Now, range is a little bit tricky on the y values because we have to go up and down. Now, here, it will never cross into negative territory. So it's going to be all positive numbers, right? So how do we say that? All positive numbers going to infinity. How do we do that? All right. So while it goes to infinity, right, here, it actually, you know what? It can't. Okay, so this is what I thought. I thought it was going to include 0 originally, like this. But I take that back. Do you guys know why? Why can't we use the bracket for this? Yeah, because it actually never approaches zero. Remember what I said about exponential functions first day, right? Like it gets very, very close, but it never gets to zero, at least according to this graph. So it's gonna be like this. Has to be greater than zero going to infinity. Okay. All right. Now let's see. Look at number two. Let me use a different color marker. All right. So number two, let's see. I'm wondering right now, should I let you try this one? There we go. Nah, let's do one more example. All right. So step one, pick two nice points. All right. What is this? -2, 8. All right. And let's see. What about this one? I'll pick this one. -1, 4. Okay. Now here's my y-intercept, right? So this is a right here, the y-intercept. So that's 2. So the answer is gonna 2 something to the x power. Okay, so let's see. Let's put this into the calculator. -2, 8, -1, 4. Okay, all right. Stat -2, -2, 8, -1, 4, and let's see. Right, we go to stat again. Count. Go all the way down. Again, you should be following along on your calculator. Exponential regression. Calculate. All right, here we go, right? So here we got 2. See, told you, right? 2, right? 0.5, 0.5 to the x power. That's it, okay? And I'm going to come back to look at these two equations a little bit more. Now, let's see. Okay, assuming that there are arrows here, and I have to, all right? All the x values, right? All the x values, same thing. It can go all the way up here, and it can keep going in a horizontal direction. So it's the same thing. Like that, all right? Infinity, infinity, all right? Now, with the range, again, it can go up to -infinity. All right? And it can go, but this can never go down. Wait, hold on. No, hold on. Not -infinity, oops. Because this we're measuring up, down, not left, right. My bad. All right, so let's see. Oh, wait, this one should be -infinity then. Ay, ay, ay. All right. Right, -infinity, +infinity. Yep, okay, all right. Better. So here, for this one, here, again, I think we're dealing with the same thing. All the way to, for this one, -infinity, right? And then +infinity. And then for the range, let's see. It can go up forever and ever, so that goes to infinity. And the bottom, right, it will always approach 0. All right, hold on. Let me press pause, double check. All right, yeah, the lowest you can go is 0, and right, because I'm talking about this one right here, right, where the y always approaches 0, but never quite getting there. And then this one, sky's the limit, right? Okay, all right, now, I'm also thinking about, it's only 8 minutes. You know what? Here's what you're going to do. Try this one on your, actually, hold on. I want to bring something to your attention. So think about this, right? If we think about the more advanced equation, so I'm talking about this one that we've been talking about, right? My question is, what's the rate then? What's R here? Yeah, it's 2, right? It's like 200%, right? Is that an exponential growth or decay? Look at the graph and look at this. Yeah, that's growth, right? Now look at this. 0.5, right? What do you think the rate is? Yeah, 0.5, right? Because 1 minus 0.5 gives you back the 0.5, right? Now I already suggested that this is minus. And look at the graph. So is that suggesting exponential growth or decay? Yeah, decay. Okay, now here's what you're going to do. Try this next one on your own. All right, and when you come back, I will show you the answer. How about that? Okay, all right, so press pause right now. All right, and we're back. Okay, so again, um, here, by the way, this 3 means triple, right? You guys realize that. Remember the examples we've done with all the doubling at the beginning? It was 2, right? So that would imply double. This is triple, okay? This is half, right? Half times something. I shouldn't use x, it's times, all right? This one's quadruple, right? Hence 2 to 8. See that, right? So, okay, what was I talking about? Okay, so this is what I got. All right, so the rate is 3, like 300%, all right? And it's an exponential growth, and these are the domain and range. Okay, so that's it. All right. Okay. So thanks for watching. Have a good day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay. All right. Bye-bye. OMG, that was so good.